Looking ahead to the Japan game now, you last played them in the 2007 World Cup in China in your opening group game. What do you remember about that match?
I remember it being a tough game for us. I remember being 2-1 up. And then a free kick by Miyama in the last couple of minutes to tie the game. So it was really like, I was kind of thinking in my head that we've got our first 3 points in the World Cup because the game was so close to the end, and then obviously they scored in the final minutes. So it was more elation and then a little bit of deflation because we obviously only got a point out of the game when we really could have probably got 3.
And of course you scored twice in that game. That must have been a great feeling. Yeah,
it was a great feeling to even score 1 goal in that game, but to get 2 and be so close to winning the game, I've got fond memories of that game.
Japan were ranked 10th in the world at that stage, and now they're 4th. Does that give us an indication of exactly how tough an opponent they'll be?
Yeah, they're going to be a really hard team to come up against. They're 4th, obviously, as you said, and they've done extremely well over the last couple of years. They're a very tight, technical, composed team. And there'll definitely be a hard contest for us, but one that we're ready for.
By being such a technically gifted side, what do you think will be the key to beating them?
Probably getting in their faces and being a little bit physical, because we know that they don't like that. I saw America play Japan out in the States, and Japan kind of were playing their tight little triangles around the US and looked really good and tasty until the Americans kind of put their physical aspect on the game and kind of wound them down a little bit, and that was too much for the Japanese. So obviously we've got some quite aggressive players in our team, so we're going to look to high pressure and try and do that.
Although qualifying for the quarterfinals is now more likely, how important is it for the players' confidence to put in a good performance against a team like Japan?
Yeah, obviously we'd love to put in a great performance to build confidence. I think we're due, that performance. Obviously the last couple of games, we haven't performed to our best, but we've started a little bit slow, but we're picking up momentum, and hopefully we'll do that against Japan. You
played with a couple of Japan players over in the States. Have you been able to provide the manager with any kind of inside information on them?
Not yet. We haven't. Hope hasn't asked us for our advice, but obviously I've played against Miyama for a number of years in America, and Sawa, who used to play for Washington. So I know what they're about. And then obviously Sami, who plays left back for Japan. She's just signed for the Breakers. So I've got a little bit of insight that if Hope wants to ask me, I'll give that.